Well, hello, welcome back, my Royal Rogues. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue, and we're back in another live stream talking about all these things, royals and non-royals. And let me get this slide started with today's thumbnail. Keep on grifting, Meg. You can guess. You can guess that they're gonna be there at the coronation. That's what we expect, and that's what we are gonna be talking about today. But first, we have a pressing topic to be to talk about. We have a pressing topic, which I saw that many of you are already asking in today's live chat. What does this mean? What does more mean? In dictionary.com, you can find the definition, and slang dictionary, more like slang from the internet. Slang dictionary, more. What does more mean? More is an intentional misspelling of more, used online as a humorous demand. That is. Oh my God. The echo is. Sorry about that. Oh, yeah, right. Right now, I should have better sound. My sound should be better right now. Please confirm if my sound is clear. Okay. Yes, much better. Let me know if the sound is better right now. It should be much better. All right. Sound okay. Yeah, I know. I'm still trying to figure out many things here. Doing better every day. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. Let's move on. More. What does more mean? Where does more come from? More emerges online by the late 1990s, appearing in Usenet posts along with other deliberately misspelled words. One early instance appears in a comical Star Trek fanfiction story called One More Rude Person Story. That one more rude person sounds like our Duchess, right? That sounds like our Duchess. One more rude person. But to bring the topic home, the misspelled more joins and contributes to an active tradition of cute or ironic misspellings, notably seen in LOL speak and the snack meme. And I can remember this is the I can has cheeseburger. You remember that meme? That is ancient. That is ancient internet. And feed me human. Yeah, you know that those lolcats, the lolcats. I've been thinking, this is not made yet, but I would like to know if you would buy merch based on more like a roar. Like so many of you have said, it's more, but like a roar. Yeah, like a king. What do you think about this? This is not made yet, but if you like it, well, I could I could go for it and produce it. Just let me know. More like a roar. You like t-shirts or mugs or whatever, just let me know and I will check the live chat after this live if you are interested in this. But let's begin. Let's begin. Prince Harry and Meghan are invited to King's coronation, but have just weeks to respond. This is what we have seen so far. We have read so far the logic that we can imagine from King Charles and, well, his son that is going to be invited either way, even after all the fallout, even after all the embarrassment, after all the shame of a spare. I think that should be the second, the title of the second book. Shame. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will be invited to the King's coronation this spring. It can be revealed. A detailed plan is underway to ensure the couple do not overshadow the proceedings in any way. And I'm going to explain these proceedings and how it makes sense, yes, that they are underway. They are preparing themselves. They are bracing themselves for the dastardly duo to come to the UK. A Whitehall source said after Harry leveled allegations and criticism at the royal family in his memoir, Spare. They're on the list, and planning is well underway to make sure the proceedings run as smooth as possible without any drama, they said. Well, without any drama. Without any drama, I have my doubts. About that. Officials especially want to reduce the chance of Harry and Prince William being seen in public together and are organizing sitting arrangements in Westminster Abbey to avoid the brothers being pictured together. That is the logical way to go. That is a sound decision. Even I'm going to miss the possibility of analyzing both brothers' body language because it's always interesting. And yes, those videos, you love that kind of videos. You love that kind of analysis. Even if you don't want, if you are like Lady Sarah, if it was for you, you get in the middle of them so there's no interaction between them. You remember this, that Harry was trying to grab whatever William's attention, and William was just plain ignoring him. This is back then. We're talking about, when was this? Was June? June 2021, if I remember correctly, or July 2021. I think, please correct me if I am wrong on the year or the month, but it was when they were unveiling Diana's statue. Well, the statue itself was not very well received. I did not like the design either. But well, yes, that interaction was really interesting to watch and to analyze. I remember that video very fondly because I remember that was my first video that got over 100,000 views in less than 12 hours. I remember that record very well. It was very interesting interaction, but it seems that we are not going to have it anymore for the time being, and especially for the coronation, because they want the attention and the interest and everything on King Charles' coronation and nothing more. Invitations to the Westminster Abbey service will be sent out in the next few weeks after the final guest list is confirmed, the insider said. But they confirmed Harry and Meghan are currently on the 2,000-strong list, alongside royals, both domestic and foreign, dignitaries and world leaders. The palace is currently working in close consultation with Number 10 and the Foreign Office to finalize the guest list. That's what we have, and you can imagine that, yes, King Charles wants to, level all this, get this all behind. According to Harry and Meghan, or their spokesperson, Harry and Meghan are ready to just stop talking about or bashing the royal family. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But while the invites are being prepared to be sent out later this month, the Sussexes won't have long to make their minds up on whether they're going to make their trip across the pond, as Reserve S'il vous plaît are understood to be wanted by the start of April. What do you think? What do you think? I'm gonna go do a poll in here. I'm gonna make a poll right now. Start a poll. What do you think will happen? Both will attend. Harkles will attend. Only Harry will attend. Or they won't go. And please make sure to answer. I know that you might want something to happen, but make sure to answer, what do you think will happen? What do you think will be the ultimate outcome? If only Harry, or both Harry and Meghan, or is gonna will be a no show for the Harkles this time. And I know a complete no show, that is highly unlikely. I have said that many times. They need that clout. They need to, keep milking that royal family status. Meghan going, I don't know if she's willing to risk a really good and nice booing this time. Because last time, there were doubts. I don't know. Some people are claiming that there were cheers. Some people are claiming that there were boos. I know that this time there will be no doubt about what will be the outcome. Yeah, if Meghan goes, she will be booed. And Harry too, of course. Harry too. Although we still see, we saw the other day, so still... So people asking King Charles if he was willing to take Harry back, as if Harry was, I don't know, a sack of potatoes. With no offense to sacks of potatoes, of course, but I think it's not the ideal. I think they still have, some kind of decision in this. It's not about King Charles saying if Harry should come or not. Even if you know that Harry's decisions have been quite, how should I say, impaired lately. Oh my God! A comment was a lot of tomatoes in here. All right, it was approved. Thank you, my trusty moderators. Thank you. And do you think the children are gonna come? Do you think the children are gonna come? That's another question, another interesting question, because it's gonna be Archie's birthday. It's gonna be Archie's birthday. Royal commentator Afua Hagan is adamant Harry will make the effort to appear, as he has his heart set on reconciling with his family. Oh my God, you know what kind of royal commentator is this one. She said attending the coronation is the first step on the road to reconciliation, but it's Harry's the one demanding that they have a sit down, and that's why Charles was telling the Archbishop of Canterbury to serve as mediator. Harry and Meghan's attendance at the coronation will be meticulously crafted, insiders said, with organizers using the plans for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee as a blueprint to ensure no awkward encounters, such as a public reunion with William and Kate, is avoided. They will make sure they do not meet. There will be a long time until we see the Walkabout Part 2. That was absolutely not comfortable for William and Catherine. I can understand there was a lot of tension, even if they acted like champs as they are, and the other two, like chumps. But the captions got my word played right. Champs versus chumps. Oh, chumps. Trumps. this caption. Oh my God, this caption machine is left leaning. It's like a chat GPT, all that this artificial intelligence that you asked political questions and they got all lefty. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Well, this is what we got. Their arrival at the Abbey is set to mirror that of the service at St. Paul's Cathedral last June, where they arrive in a private car alone and sit on the opposite side of the aisle to the Prince and Princess of Wales. You know that, well, yeah, we're going to have booing. We're going to have booing. But you see that there's also this planning. They know where they're going to sit them. They know where they're going to be neutralizing them in so many ways. And maybe ask Zara's help again. I already read this caption. Do you remember what, how Sarah made sure to, easing things a bit. She's got a lot of charisma. She was the one for this job, and I'm pretty sure that she could do that again. But just in case, not be surprised, will not be surprised if they hire the candle. You know that I already tweeted about the candle on my Twitter account. Total joke, but it would come in handy, a big ass candle in front of you know who. I'll thank you. Thanks for the correction of the pronunciation. J-E. All right. So we have the candle, and this seating plan at the event is said to have been crafted by the late Queen to ensure working members of the royal family were given precedence. It saw Harry and Meghan seated in the second row next to those lower down in the line of succession, such as Princess Eugenie and Princess Beatrice. Harry and Meghan's position on the aisle will also be well thought out to ensure the brothers are not captured in any shots together to avoid speculation over their relationship overshadowing the event. Oh, well, we don't need to see them. We don't need to see them together to speculate. Just to see, we know what is going to happen. We know what is going to happen. And you can be sure that even if it's not going to be, the weather, and we're going to talk about the weather in a minute. We're going to talk about the weather. Even if the weather is going to be quite warm by then, I'm sure that William is going to have his scarf ready for, if it's necessary, as has come in handy many times in the past. You remember that. Harry and Meghan's attendance at the coronation will mark just one step on the couple's road to carve out a new brand for themselves. Oh my God. Okay, they let me get this straight. The attendance at the coronation, this is the kind of things I have to read on the tabloids. This is the kind of things I have to read on the tabloids. The attendance at the coronation will mark just one step on the couple's road to carve out a new brand for themselves. You could carve a new brand for yourself and not have to partake with the racist royal family that treated you so bad and planted all this fake news on the British media, right? Because that's all that you claim. One which no longer involves public attacks against the royal family. That's why I inserted this meme here. I don't know, Rick. It will be great that they stop attacking the royal family and then, for once, begin doing something themselves. But after Arsewives and the Netflix horror documentary and Harry's Mère de Moi, well, I don't know what else can we expect from these two, but I hope that they find more diverse topics than the ones that they had dedicated themselves to. So, reading your comments, is Andrew invited? Yes, Andrew is invited, but I think he's not going to have any sort of working royal treatment, of course. All right, this time the man in gray will make sure Harry and Meghan get on the bus. No special car for them. All right. Yes, they will use, I don't know, maybe they will use electricity. Okay. Oh, they will tell Meghan, hey, there's a millionaire inside that car. Oh, Meghan will go directly inside the car. You have to use a bait. What is the bait? Oh, no, I don't know. Make a cutout, a cardboard cutout of Gordon Getty and put him in the car. You know that Meghan is gonna go directly over there. Oh my God! And then you lock the doors and call it a day. That will be the best strategy so far. Violates, this is the second topic of today. Violates her right to privacy. Meghan Markle refusing to turn over private texts with Oprah to half-sister in bitter court battle. Oh my God. Oh my God. this is not something that you do. And Meghan reminds me of someone, and I'm going to use my body language to try to project that someone that I'm thinking about, and I have that reveal a bit later on this topic. But Meghan Markle has refused to produce private communications with Oprah Winfrey, despite her half-sister Samantha demanding she turns them over in court. Radar Online has learned. According to court documents obtained by Radar Online, the Duchess of Sussex and her legal team have objected to various requests for documents from Samantha. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This is what we got. This is not a good idea, Meghan. You have to comply. Please. There's no reason to comply. And by the way, it's how many lawsuits are Harry and Meghan tied to? I think it's 10 lawsuits in 3 years, according to this article, but by Jack Royston. You know that Jack Royston is on Harry and Meghan's side, and Harry and Meghan's 10 lawsuits in 3 years and what they say about couple. Yeah, you know that Jack was writing this article to just make it seem like it makes sense. 10 lawsuits in 3 years is not a bit too much, because in this case, Harry and Meghan have very important, very urgent reasons to have this for all these lawsuits. It was after the second lawsuit in late June and early July 2021 that Harry had a bad experience with photographers following a charity event in London, leading him to begin the action against the UK Home Office. No, that is all made up. The fact he has now launched 3 lawsuits related to his police protection suggests the decision to strip him of the bodyguards may still loom as large on his list of priorities as the more widely publicized battles with the media. What battles? No, nobody cares about you, Harry. You are the one. Harry is the one who keeps on doing this to himself. Let me see how the poll is going. Let's see how the poll is going. 50% of you says that Harkles will attend the coronation. Both of them. 30% say that only Harry will go. And 20% they won't go at all. None of them. This is interesting. I think it's more or less what I was thinking about. It's highly likely that they both will go. And, that maybe there's just a slight possibility that only Harry would go, only just because Meghan could be fearful of the boos. Meghan's half-sister said Harry's wife grew up in elite private schools despite her claims of being rags to royalty. You know that version of Meghan, that she was struggling, and the car door and everything else. I'm not going to repeat that. Samantha was upset that Meghan told Oprah she was an only child despite them sharing the same father, Thomas Markle. Samantha claimed Meghan lied when she said the last time they had seen each other was 19 years ago, and before that, 10 years before that. In addition, Samantha said Meghan defamed her when her half-sister claimed Samantha had changed her last name after she started dating Prince Harry. So, the problem is that what Samantha has to do is to prove that whatever Meghan did damage her in some way, in losing opportunities or in any other way, and it can be measured in some way. And this is the person that I was thinking about. This is the person I was thinking about, especially when we had those words. Meghan Markle faces deposition with Prince Harry over her half-sister's lawsuit. Every time I hear the word deposition, I cannot help but refer back to Amber Heard's 2016 deposition. By the way, that was the first time I heard about that English word and what that meant and what was that about. And that was one of my first analysis, and by the way, in Spanish back then. We have no idea all the things that was gonna happen with Johnny Depp, but here we are. And yes, that's something that would be nice if leaked someone leaked the deposition, because I don't think this is going to be a public affair. I don't think it's going to be a public affair. It's not going to be publicized. I don't think the trial is going to be public. But leaks and happen all the time in every single industry. You never know how something like that, and so much money involved in this, that that the people that want this out will pay good money. For this. That will be leaked, I assure you. All right. Let me read your comments. Let me read your comments for a minute. All right. Thanks for the super chat, JE. Super chat is, I'm counting on the Royal Rogue offering a live of the coronation. Start early for the arrivals. Thanks, Jesus. I should do a live on the Royal Rogue. I hope I would have several countermeasures in case there's something about copyright or anything. But I remember that both on the Jubilee and on the Queen's funeral, I had no problem with the actual transmission, the live transmission. Had no problem with that, but had problems a couple days later. Maybe we could go live for the coronation. We'll try to see if something happens. I most probably will be live on YouTube, on Rumble, on Facebook, and on Twitter at the same time, just in case if someone explodes in YouTube, if YouTube decides to not go with the live stream for copyright reasons or something, then you can be sure that in the description we will be able to watch it in any other platform. I will be on 4 platforms at once to make sure that we will be there, and I will start early. I already that could be a possibility. That could be a possibility. Coronation Tea Party. Yeah, that's something that we should do. Parody Whitney. You need to compose a song, especially for the coronation and the Harkles, if they go or not go. That is the question. Oh my God! All right, let's move on. Next topic: royal family is fully expecting Harry and Meghan to attend the King's coronation and are on edge about the reunion, friends claim. I'm gonna tell you, I'm sure you think that William, Catherine, Charles, and Camilla are, not worried about that, have better things to worry about. But at the same time, they are human. As every person, they have concerns in this situation. And I'm sure that maybe not on edge, but yes, it's something that, a bit of, that 10 or 15% headache that you have, and it doesn't go away, and you have that in the back of your skull. And I think that is the Harkles for the royal family. It's not that they are on edge, but it's not something that you can dismiss either. Oh my God, what's going to happen? How can we minimize? How can we minimize the effect of these two coming to this event, and at the same time not look like we are shooting them or trying to neglect them? Because it's like a very delicate balance. If you don't do anything about that, or if you try to hide them, then you will be attacked. If you try to appease them, you will be attacked. It's a It's a very difficult situation. I understand that from a PR perspective. So, but I'm sure that they were not going to handle that perfectly. And I'm sure the public is going to focus on what is important. A well-placed source said that many relatives had been spitting feathers about some of the allegations made by Prince Harry. No, I agree. In his autobiography and the interviews to publicize it. However, the family is now bracing themselves for a visit from their Montecito relatives. A friend said, members of the family have told me that both Harry and Meghan will definitely come. They fully expect that. Yes. And they should realize that there is only one subject that many members of the royal family will be willing to discuss. And that's the weather. Oh my God, they're gonna discuss the weather. We were discussing about the weather. We're talking about William's scarf here and there. But yes, that's the only thing that Harry and Meghan will be able to talk. And nobody will dare talk anything else about that, because they know that whatever you say could end up in a book written not by Harry, but by another person, a ghostwriter. Coronation invitations, including those for Harry and Meghan, are expected to be sent out imminently. And when they do, the pressure will be on the Sussexes to decide whether or not they will attend. The day falls on the 4th birthday of their son, Archie. Government advisors are putting plans in place in case Harry decides to attend the event alone in a 48-hour whirlwind trip. This is a possibility too. Any meeting is likely to be a civil affair, with trust eroded between the couple and other members of the family since the publication of the Duke's bombshell memoir, Spare. I cannot imagine how can a family meeting could be at this point. I mean, that just blows my mind, thinking about how can be a family reunion between, I don't know, having Harry and Meghan, William, Catherine, Charles and Camilla in the same room. I cannot wrap my head around this. Something that I really try to imagine that, but in so many ways, it's like you have this friction inside a family. You have no option but to say, well, I have to just go with this. I have to accept my fate and say, but no matter what I do, I have to play cool. I have to, well, how are you doing, Harold? Are you willing to, I don't know, begin making up things about us? Are you wearing microphones? Because by this point, and with everything that has happened, it's no wonder that they have the certain idea that yes, those claims that Harry and Meghan could be wired on those occasions with those odd bumps in their clothes and those, I don't know, those shadows over them. Well, we cannot help but think that it was the actual thing. It was they were somehow how to say that, try not to rely on their own memory, but they were trying to have fresh recollections that could not vary for books, for I don't know, another TV show, a Netflix show or Netflix documentary. I don't know what they are planning by this point, but this is what this is the game that they're playing, by the way. But this gets worse. And why do I say that this gets worse? A friend said Harry revealed details of private conversations to everyone, so everyone is on edge. You ask about the Sussexes, and everyone immediately changes the subject. They are spitting feathers, but not minded to provide any fuel for the fire. There is the added complication that while the Earl and Countess of Wessex are working members of the family, they have not yet been awarded a dukedom, as conversations continue as to whether they will be granted the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh titles by the new king. So, It means that, as things stand, they would technically have to bow and curtsy to Harry and Meghan. That would be really really odd. But it is thought, luckily, that the choreography of family members on the day will mean that they will not be put in that position publicly. That is good to know. It's that I don't know, but so many of you know much more about royal protocol than me. You might say that this is the real deal, that this would happen, but at the same time, I'm sure that protocol experts on at Buckingham Palace and everywhere they're gonna make sure that this never happens. Nor will they be invited to appear on the balcony at Buckingham Palace, of course. And yeah, not even at the window, shooting the children and anything about that. We hope so. We hope so. And what is the public's opinion on this? What is the public's opinion? We have 4 comments that truly represents best voted comments in this article by the Daily Mail. Not welcome, stayed in California, just plain, almost 9,000 votes. Harry and Meghan are not going to turn down the second biggest royal event in the world after the Queen's funeral for a photo op, are they? I agree with this. I agree with Lily Windsor from the United Kingdom. Yes, they will not. It will be too much. It will be too much to lose that opportunity. They will go. Please do not attend. Spare us all. And let the people be heard. We don't want them here. And, oh my God, more than 2,000 royal rogues listening right now, watching our show, because this show is thanks to you too, because I learned a lot from your comments. You know so much more than me about this topic. I'm just trying to, connect the dots and be entertaining and try to, say that if this happens, is this going to happen? Well, let's have a space. I will do that live coronation coverage, maybe 1 hour before the coronation starts. That should be the normal way to do things, and 1 hour after it has finished. That should be the real deal. I only have to make sure to check. I'm sure that's gonna be broadcasted over YouTube. So if that's on YouTube, I can just grab it and make the rebroadcast. I don't know. That could work. It has worked a couple of times. So I'm sure that there will be no problem. So many of you, 2,000 Royal Rogues, so many likes. Can we get to 1,000 likes? Can we get to 1,000 likes? Well, we're still at 800. Now we can get there. I'm gonna read your super chats right now. And some of you say that why do I read only the super chats? Why do I read only the super chats? Well, the thing is that in many ways I cannot read all your comments. I would love to read all your comments, but that is not physically possible. That will last like 3 hours per live, and when I end reading all your comments, then I will have 3 more hours for all the comments over those first 3 hours. So I try to keep an eye on your comments live. I do my best. I'm more fluent every day, every week, and looking at my presentation right here on my right, and look at all my technical side on my left. Thank you for telling me that my sound sucked at the start of this live, because I was not using any feedback, any monitor. So, but still, I try to keep an eye on your comments and try to highlight the comments that I find funny. But that doesn't happen all the time because I just can't. It's humanly not possible. All right, have said this before. You know we were at the real coronation 3 days before the spectacle, right? Wait for it. Delusionals can't help it. I agree with that, Mackay. All right. Cena, roar for more. Royal Road logo. Credit Miranda rights. So that would be a nice one. I would like that. JE, yes, I'm gonna highlight your super chat again because I think many agree with your stance. Yes, we need a live together. We need a live together. Lisi, the chat predictions. They will attend and say the family apologize and will show up with a moon bump. Oh my God. Yes, that will be bigger candles, different boss for both if they go. Children won't go. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. The moon bump. Oh my God. Oh. I'm gonna get. I did not say that word. If someone asked you, the Royal Road never said that word. I mean, I'm sure my attorney, which is not physically here, but could be watching this this live stream, could have been drinking, I don't know, coffee or tea at this time of the evening, and he was, Jesus, what are you saying that? Haven't we talked enough? Haven't we talked enough? You cannot say the word. You have a list of words. You have a post-it, a yellow post-it on the side of your monitor saying, these are the words that you cannot say. And that is the first one. Don't make my job harder. Please, Jesus. Don't do this to yourself. Don't do this to me. Mackay is great at composing lyrics and poetry. You have to see all the feats that she does on Twitter. Compose a song about Harry and Meghan attending coronation. Sounds like a challenge to me. I could do a 3-verse limerick. That will be great. We need to do that. I have to talk to Parody Whitney if we can have a live mini concert prior to the coronation. That would be awesome. Just as a family, these have to be the most painful years for the royal family since the time around Diana died, courtesy of Harry and Meghan. Yeah, this has been a constant barrage of drama. Nothing else, thanks to Harry and Meghan. What have they done that can be saved? I don't know. I always say that you can always learn something or can take something good from anybody, but at this moment, I'm trying off the top of my head, I can't think of a single thing that Harry and Meghan have contributed in a positive way to the royal family and to the monarchy, or I don't know, to the UK. The closed caption called the Sussexes the sausages. The sausages. Oh, the sausages. Oh, nice. I like that. The sausages. Yeah, I can do it in the Sussexes. South Texas. No, it's South Texas. This is not South Texas. The Sussexes. No, Sussexes. Okay, that is, I'm beginning to control my power. Sussexes. Oh yeah, there it is. Sausages. Sausages it is. Harry and Meghan, the Duke and Duchess of Sausages. Duchess of Sausages. Oh my God. The Duchess of Sausages. These captions are LOL. Oh my God. These captions are gonna be my sidekick. The Duke and Duchess of Sausages. Oh my God. This is your comments are the best. Thanks, Laurie Wilcox, for bringing that to my attention. Now I'm gonna call them every single time the Duke and Duchess of Sausages. Doctors of Sausage. Duke and Duchess of Sausages. Oh my, this is I'm beginning to hold this power. I'm going to control this power. Thanks, Ray Garcia, for your super chat. And finally, Lizzie B, I'm sorry, Jay. I'm just a copy and paste messenger. All right. This has been great. The Duke and Duchess of Sausages. Yeah, that's it. That's it. They have, I declare you officially the Duke and Duchess of Sausages. Yeah. Yes, this is official. The Duke and Duchess of Sausages. My royal rogues. It has been a pleasure to be with you this Sunday evening. Please remember to take care of yourself because I love you all. My name is Jesus Enrique Rosas. I'm the Royal Rogue. And until we meet in another video or another live, remember the two most important words: much love and bliss. Bye-bye.